Let's talk about men's jewelry for a second. Or should I say the lack of? Because most of you are out here with one gold or silver chain, maybe a watch, maybe a little bangle or something, and you're calling it a day. And hey, I get it, it's playing it safe. But when you really think about it, it's actually boring as fuck, right? Well, you're in luck, my boy. Because today I'm gonna be showing you a jewelry brand that'll have you rethinking everything you knew about men's accessories. It's actually a brand that you wouldn't even think about, because I never thought about this one. So, if you just so happen to stick around to the end of the video, you might get a little gift. I got something special for you, all right? I ain't gonna tell you what it is. Just make sure you watch to the end of the video. Let's jump into it. Let's start with the main problem, because when you think about it, men's jewelry is like fast food. It's very limited in options, and you always end up ordering the same thing. Even when you're thinking about being outside of the box, it's always the same play. Gold or silver chain, ring, watch, bracelet. Damn near the same aesthetic as every other brand out there, right? But let me guess, you're probably thinking jewelry is predominantly for women anyway. So why should I put all the extra effort into care in the first place? First of all, it's 2025. Think outside of the box. And second of all, you're probably doing it all wrong anyway. Jewelry is for anyone that wants to amplify their style. Like they got the look together, they know what to put on as far as the fashion statement, but you always need that extra little kick, you know what I mean? It's the ring you put on, but it's the type of ring you put on. But my guys that are into watches, it's the type of watch you put on. Is it a Rolex? Is it a Breitling? Is it a Movado? All these components come together and help you represent yourself. Now let's talk about some of the big players in the game. Shop Gold, for instance. These guys have been around for a minute, and they're really flashy and bold, and they really specialize in those pieces that say, hey, look at me, I'm the shit, I know it, and I own it. It's like walking into a room with a neon sign on your neck. But it don't matter, as long as your neon sign is iced out and you like it, and people walk up to you and be like, hey man, where you get that from? That is pretty much all that matters at the end of the day. Just try not to get robbed. That is the very imperative point.
I'll be taking that.
Now let's be real. Not every guy can pull that off. Some of us just like to be low key. Like we like a nice piece. We want it to stand out, but we don't want it to say, hey, I got 10 bands in my pockets. You should come holla at me. Come check to see what type of time I'm on, you feel me? We don't want to look like fugazi rappers. This is no shade to the rappers, by the way. A lot of rappers got the fake jewelry, that's cool, nothing wrong with costume jewelry. I got some myself. Some of us can tone it down just a little bit, right? Yup. And then you have one of my personal favorites, which is Clocks and Colors. Now this is more of that edgy, biker, bad boy style. This is for my guys that really hone in on the leather jackets, specifically the motorcycle jacket. Their stuff is so dope. Look at this ring I got from them a couple years ago. It's so detailed, it's badass. I wear it all the time and I get a ton of compliments on it. Now it was a little expensive, although I didn't pay for it. I did not do that, I'll be lying to you if I did. It's a little bit out of my range, but I wear this religiously, it's my baby. Man, they also had a Travis Barker collaboration that I missed a couple years ago. Every single last piece they dropped with him, it was just one of a kind, man. If you like the big thick chains, whether it's the ropes or the chokers, look, you need to check them out, for sure. They're not paying me, they're not paying me. Although, I'll take that check. So the two brands that I just named, if you're already familiar with them, cool. But if they're new to you, make sure you put them on your list. But that is not why we're here today, all right? But what about the rest of us? Who wanna look good, who want options, who want versatility, maybe even a little understated and unconventional, and we don't wanna break the bank? Well, say hello to Twisted Silver. And before you ask, yes, this is technically a women's brand, I know. But like, so is yoga and Pilates and cycling and shit. Like we do everything they do now. So this by far is my favorite jewelry brand out there. It's so low key. Like you gotta be in LA or on the West Coast to really know about this brand. Somebody had to introduce it to you. It's all based on repurposed materials, the industrial vibe, and just overall unisex designs. Now, at first glance, you may think this is definitely for a chick, but my boy, It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You put this bad boy on. Some people like to wear it with the clasp in the back. That's cool. I do that from time to time. Got the thick rope on. I'm gonna leave this one on right here too. This is another piece with a smaller clasp on it, which is one of my favorites. But if I'm feeling a little fancy, you know what I mean, I'll spin it around, rock the clasp in the front. And it does the job, man. I always get compliments on these chains, whether I stack them or if I have one on. Women love them, and guys are always like, what is that? What is that brand? I need to know what that is. And I put them on. I just really like their approach to the game. It's like they took traditional jewelry and said, we're gonna do our own shit. Like, it's cool what y'all got going on, but we doing this shit over here.
I'm out of here.
I can't do anything but respect that as a fan of men accessories or just jewelry in general. I always appreciate the outliers. And the best thing about Twisted Silver is literally the versatility. The pieces work with everything across the board. Like, you can wear it with a suit, you can dress it up with a hoodie, varsity jacket, tee, some jeans, and some Thursday boots. I even rock it with my gym fits because there's literally no rules as to how you can put these things together. And the designs you could say are unique, right? What does that even mean? What does unique really mean? It's such a cliche thing to say. If you ask me, I think it's the material. Like, what signature little specs does it have? They always come with the clasp for the most part. That was one thing that stood out that I said, okay, this is gonna differentiate this piece from every other piece any man or woman has in this spot. I think they really took the approach of listening to the market. It's one of the main gripes that we have as men, for sure. In the women's space, it's like, it's vast, and you get a little bit of everything, but I think they're starting to make pieces that people actually want, that you can't find anywhere else. They don't necessarily have all the diamonds and the bedazzles and stuff, but they still look good. Funny story, so I'm at Groundwork Coffee, one of my favorite spots to go to, and I like to sit outside in the front so I can people watch, you know? I like to get fly early in the morning, get my notes done, send off my emails, and just kind of kick it and have my coffee. Got this one guy that was walking past maybe, I don't know, about a month ago. He stopped me when I was coming out the door to sit down and was like, yo, I love your outfit, your style is fly. Then he started to like analyze my pieces. He was looking at my rings. I mean, these are clocks and colors, but I had one of my Twisted Silver chains on, and he's like, yo, where'd you get that from? Like, I've never seen anything quite like that, you know? And I'm like, bro, believe it or not, this is a woman's brand. First, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta put that out there. He's like, oh, word? I'm like, yeah, bro, it's Twisted Silver. If you go on the website, I don't even think they have any male models on there, but don't get it twisted though. No pun intended.
Thank you, Shaq.
Check out some pieces, like the one I had on, I think it was like a thicker rope. Just go on there, peep it, check it out. I didn't have a discount code or anything for him at the time. I was just giving him game. He was like, all right, bro, no, I appreciate it. I'll definitely check it out. I'll get on board, you know, because it's different. But that happens to me all the time. For the life of me, I don't understand why they just don't create a whole men's division. That's something that I would love to partner with them on, you know what I'm saying, and kind of frontline. It would be dope. I have so many ideas that I want to piece together. I actually do know the owner. I still love what she's doing, but I think it can be even bigger. Now, I told you I had something special for you, so I'm gonna keep my end of the bargain, all right? You ready for this? If you wanna step over to the other side, which I'm technically on right now, I have a 20% off code for you. It is unlimited on all your purchases. So make sure you use the code SAVAGE20 to get 20% off your purchases on Twisted Silver. I'll make sure I drop the link and the code in the description just in case you missed it in the video, and you can go do your thing, man. And you know Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh, it's coming up. This might be the perfect gift for your girl. Or, ladies, if you're watching this too, go ahead and get your boy that starter pack. And while you're at it, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Drop a comment as well and let me know which one was your favorite piece But if you had any plans on diversifying your jewelry collection. Oh yeah, and if you're thinking about grabbing some boots, I got a video for you that you might like. Another one of my favorite brands, Thursday Boots. Check it out.